Hey, my name is Christian, and this is my voice. 35 weeks on T, 36 weeks on T, 37 weeks on T, 38 weeks on T, 9 months on T. Hey, what's up, everybody? Just coming back to talk about some of my lab work and things like that. I'm at the 9-month mark now, so I have a little bit more updates this time. I still haven't quite switched over to shots yet, but that is going to be what I'm going to have to do. My doctor approved me to go on shots. So just real quick, with insurance comparison, obviously this will probably be different depending on your insurance or your situation. But for me to pick up the gel, it was about $25 a month. And then when I switched over the shots, it was $5. So there is a price difference. I think shots are generally cheaper overall. And then when you get like the needles and stuff, I can go over that a little bit as well. They're pretty cheap. So just real quickly, overall my testosterone level sits about 620, which is interesting because I'm maxing out at 4 pumps. And my doctor wants my testosterone levels to be in the 700s to 1,000 range. So just right there, case in point, to reiterate that the gel is not working for me the way as it should be. And my estradiol levels actually went up when I maxed out. So that tells me that I'm actually taking too much testosterone. It's just not being absorbed in a way that's being completely like systematically effective. But I am taking too much testosterone, which is why my estradiol levels went back up. Because if you take too much testosterone, it'll just reconvert back into like estrogen. So basically the shots hopefully won't do that, and that I think that explains why I'm still having my cycle every month. The amount of days that it is has reduced, but I still get it every month. I am 9 months on T and I still have my cycle, but I'm taking gel. So hopefully when I switch to shots, that will be something that will go away. So we'll see about that. Also, I wanted just to mention that my alkaline phosphate levels have went back to normal, which if I was correct, obviously I'm not a medical professional, but if I was correct, then that means that since my testosterone levels have went up and I'm not barely, like I was at 200 something before, so mine went up to like 600. So since my T levels went up, and then my alkaline phosphate went back down, I think hopefully that shows the relationship that I was expecting to see. But like I'm not a medical professional, so I can't say with certainty that it was very low levels of testosterone, right? I had to go to an endocrinologist and all of that, and right now it's not definitive of like what specifically was making my alkaline phosphate levels go up. It could be related to the testosterone levels being low, but what our plan of action is basically get labs again, like my routine lab work, the next time. So that would be 1 year. My 1 year mark, right, is the next lab work. So when we go and get those, if my alkaline phosphate has still stayed at a normal level, then that's great. If it's gone back up, we have to do more digging. So hopefully that won't happen, but we'll have to see. And also being on shots, I'm hoping that, all of this like estradiol levels and all of that will like be suppressed and my cycle will go away. All the types of things that you expect to see on HRT, if that's something you're wanting. That's something that I want, and I can only speak for myself. So also I have my notes right here, so I'm just trying to remember the next thing I want to talk about. So basically my doctor prescribed me IM shots. There are different types of shots. There's sub-Q and there's IM. IM she told me to put it into my thigh. So I have to go in for a training at my doctor's office to figure out like how I do that, right? The needles that I got when I went to the pharmacy, there are 2 needles. 1 needle to draw up the testosterone and 1 needle to inject yourself. So I usually, when I do needles, I have to look when it goes in. Even when I get my lab work done, I'm not someone that looks away. I like literally always have to look when they stick me. Can I stick myself? That is a very different question. I guess. So I guess it's just like getting over the nerves of it. So I'll have to go and do that training. But I'm doing testosterone cypionate, so that is a type of testosterone I'm going to be taking. There are other types. I want to say testosterone enthate. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right, but they have different what's called like ester groups, where they basically make them slow releasing. So like I would be taking it once a week. You can do like every other week, or if you're like in UK, I think there's something called like sustanin. Those things are Nebido. Those are like longer lasting. I want to say like 6 weeks. Don't quote me on that. But over here, that's what I have access to. So I'm gonna be doing weekly shots. I am also something just to realize when I picked my shots up at the pharmacy, the vials that they give me, my pharmacist said that they are single-use vials. Once you inject something into them and take it out and do your shot, it is no longer sterile. You cannot use it again. So the dose that I'm on is going to require me to use half a bottle, and that is my weekly dose. So unfortunately for me, I have to use half the vial, draw it up, and then I basically can't use that vial anymore. And that sucks. So like half of this testosterone in the bottle is just gonna stay unused. So if your dose is anything less than a full vial, you might have the same situation if you have a single-use vial. I had no idea that was a thing. This is the first I'm hearing about all of this. I'm going through this the first time. So just, kind of speaking about my experiences, it might be different for you. I have no idea. If you have sub-Q, I don't know what that looks like. I don't know if that is a multi-use vial. I don't know. I just know that, this is what they told me for my situation. So once I go and get those shots and stuff, I'll see how that is and talk a little bit about my experiences of doing that. So until next time, peace. Hey, my name is Christian, and this is my voice pre-T. And this is my voice 9 months on T.